hello. What's going on, everybody? You like to tailgate? Let me tell you a secret. I love to tailgate, and when I tailgate seriously, okay? I think my favorite sport might be football. It might be the football. We got the kicking, we got the passing, we got the tackling, we got the offsides, we got the 40-yard dash. We got lots of stuff with the football. I think something that is truly iconic and just timeless is the 7-layer dip. We're not throwing too many twists and turns in it, but we're gonna do a little bit of stuff here. But I wrote a little bit of thing here about it. Chapter 4 on page 129, we got a little 7-layer dip recipe for you guys. This looks ridiculous, but I couldn't help myself. I'm well aware this is impossible to eat and get a little of every layer on a chip. And I'm well aware that this is a goal of a 7-layer dip. I went off the rails, and now we're in the situation that we're in. Please try to make this the way I did and post it as much as possible. And for real, you could easily just make the same way everyone else does in a casserole dish and make thin layers so everyone can scoop and get all the layers in one bite. But holy moly, it looks good. Serve with fresh fried tortillas for families, barbecues, Christmases, tailgates, whatever event. This 7-layer dip's the best. Shall we begin? So the 7-layer dips, what do we got? We got layers. We got layers and layers and layers. You know how you throw a football? Same thing. Shall we begin? What's the recipe? The first thing that I'm gonna do is we gotta make our citrus cheesy beans, which we made before. Not on this show, on another show, but I'm gonna make them again just to show you how to make them. But the first thing that I'm gonna do is we're gonna cook up some ground beef and get that going. Cause the thing about a 7-layer dip is what? You don't want it hot because then it would just melt and be goopy. You want it all kind of like room temp. And we got a little canola oil. You want to just cover the bottom of the pan. We got about a pound. That's all you need. You put it in, make sure it doesn't sizzle. Joking. It should sizzle. It's gonna sizzle up quick though. I didn't let my pan warm up. This is exactly what, you shouldn't do. It's sizzling. So ground beef doesn't take long to brown, so we're gonna add some taco seasoning, about half. We're gonna save the rest for something else. Then we got some ground coriander. Gonna add a little bit of that. A little chili powder, about a tablespoon of each. I got some hot chili powder, and I'm gonna add some garlic powder. And then what I wanna do is I'm just gonna add like a little bit of water, just like literally a couple tablespoons. And what that's gonna do is allow all that spice to really get into that meat. Now I wanna add just a little bit of salt, and our ground beef is done. Look at that. First step of the 7-layer dip done! Let's keep it moving. Let's make some citrus fried beans. So grab some white onion. We're gonna do some white onion. We need half. We need some garlic. 2 cloves will be plenty. We literally only need like a quarter onion for this amount. So we'll just dice up our onion. Once again, we're gonna add a little bit of oil to our pan. We're gonna add our onion, a little garlic. Give it a quick chop. Throw that in. We got our onions and our garlic nice and translucent. We're gonna use the rest of the taco seasoning. We're gonna add a little more coriander, a little chili powder, a little cumin, spicy chili mix. Yeah! A little roasted garlic, a little more, why not? Hey! Now, let's toast that up. We got some beautiful grapefruit, some fresh grapefruit juice. So we're gonna bring this up to a boil, reduce this, and we're gonna add our beans. We're getting the show on the road. Now that's reduced by half. Now we're gonna take our refried beans. I'm using refried pinto beans. We're gonna add that into the grapefruit mixture. Just wanna melt the refried beans into the grapefruit juice. We're gonna get this to a nice consistency because you wanna be able to spread it. So now we're gonna add a can of just pinto beans. We got about 1.5 cups of grated mozzarella. And then we're just gonna stir this in. And as soon as you add that cheese, it kind of thickens up as well. And there we go, look at this. That's the cheesy citrus beans. So we got all the hot stuff. Now we're gonna get on to the cold. We need going to make our cream cheese filling. So I have some room temp cream cheese, some sour cream. We're doing about equal parts. So about 2 cups, or a cup and a half, however big your trays are, okay? We got some ground coriander, some chili powder, some taco seasoning, some cumin, some more spicy chili powder, and some garlic powder. And now I'm just gonna work this in. You wanna make sure you get all the lumps out. That easy. If you got room temperature cream cheese, you're gonna be laughing through this. So make sure you get your cream cheese room temperature, take it out like an hour before. Shall we make a black bean corn salsa? We got 2 big cups of corn. We got a can of black beans. Just gonna stir these together, and then we're just gonna fill it out with all the beautiful vegetables. We're gonna do a diced red onion. I'm gonna cut up 2 jalapenos. I'm just gonna cut them up in half. I like it spicy, so I don't take out the pith and the seeds, okay? We're just gonna slice it up, dice it up. I got some beautiful cilantro here. So I'm gonna cut the stems off, and we're gonna put the stems in too. We're gonna cut them up just like chives. And then we're gonna add some leaf as well. Now we're gonna add a little grapeseed oil. We're gonna put the juice of 1 lime. We're gonna add some salt and pepper, a couple cranks of the pepper mill, about 3 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. And then we're gonna mix this up. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna add just a little more salt. Another little. Yeah! Okay, so we're gonna cube up our tomatoes. I'm gonna take out the seeds. It'll just be nicer for the garnish, and it won't allow it to get wet. We'll be able to cube these tomatoes nicely. We got beautiful radishes. We're gonna slice our radishes, and then we're gonna just julienne across. We're gonna take that and put it into water. It's gonna be a beautiful garnish. It's gonna get nice and crispy. We have all of our sliced radish in here, and we're just gonna take a little strainer. Nice and crunchy. These little babies are beautiful. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers! Yeah! Tailgating! NFL, baby! 7 layers! So we have a beautiful, this is like an ice bucket, I'm assuming. And I like to serve it in an ice bucket. We're gonna take our cream cheese filling first and plop it down. And we're gonna layer this up like sediment. I'm gonna use a ladle to push it down. And we're just gonna make it really nice and tight. We're just gonna layer it up. So we're gonna spoon our ground beef right on top. We're gonna make a nice little layer of ground beef. Now we're gonna add our salsa. Save this for later, that's extras. Our citrus beans. We're gonna top this on top. It's gonna solidify. This is like the Heisman Trophy of 7-layer dips, okay? We're not even finished. We got our beautiful diced tomatoes on top. I want them just around the rim. Beautiful. And now we're gonna just make little piles. Look at this. We're gonna alternate. Little cheddar, a little jack, a little cheddar, a little jack. You know when you walk into the fucking stadium and you, fuck yeah! You leave the tailgate, you walk into that stadium, you know what the feeling is? Same, this feeling right now. We've done the work, we've done the tailgating. The tailgaters are cooking, and now guess what we got? We got it. Oh boy, look at this. I'm Matty Matheson, and this is how you make a 7-layer dip. Welcome to Homestyle Tailgating. Remember what I read before? People were like, how are you gonna eat this? What are you gonna, yeah. I made it. You walk in, maybe you hit it over on its side. I don't know what you do. Maybe you give it a tack, a little shoulder. I don't know what you do. I know that it tastes great. I know that it looks great. I don't even have tortilla chips to eat it with. I wanna show you how easy this is to eat. Because it looks intimidating. This is not the right tool. Here you go. You get like a cake palette, a little offset cake palette. Is this gonna work? No. I don't know how you eat this. Don't know how you eat it. Okay, we're gonna have to dig in deep here. Okay. First one's dumpy. I'm taking it from the back. Oh, it's exploding. Oh! Look what I got here. Oh, this is it. Look at that. Oh, you're watching. So fire. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. It matters how many times you get back up. The world keeps beating you down, you get back up. You make a 7-layer dip. The sour cream, the cream cheese, the corn and bean salsa, the spicy jalapeno, the cheese, the radish. Everything happening is for a reason. It's a 7-layer dip for a reason. It's a balanced dish. You show up to a tailgate with a bucket of this. First of all, everyone's gonna laugh at you. Huh, that looks weird. How do I eat that? I don't know. It scares me. Fine. It's what's on the inside, you know? It's not how it looks. It's what's on the inside. It's how it tastes. I'm Matty Matheson, home-style tailgate, baby. 7-layer dip. It's in my new cookbook. Available anywhere that books are sold. Matty Matheson, home-style cookery. Brought to you by the NFL. I love you guys very much. World peace.